Okay, so quick heads up, I'm going to be travelling again tomorrow and Thursday, so I'll probably pre-record the videos. I'll get them out for you, whatever. Today's card is the Strength card, so we want it in the upright. We don't want any more illness or bad temper, do we? It's about karma, it's about courage, it's about backbone. Fingers crossed then. North is, I believe. Twelfth house again of prisoners. Pisces, Gemini, communication, and Sun. And the Sun is the ruler of Leo, which is today's energy. Got Moon in Taurus today. Taurus and Leo is like the finer things in life. So let's see. The song is, if I hadn't said it already, Lonely Boy, but it's not the one I thought it was by the title, because the melody don't match, so I'm looking for it. Oh, it's quite far off. So later on today seems to be some sort of argument. But watch yourselves, don't let your egos get out of control. Power struggles. I don't need any of that at the minute. So, coming off the fence, no longer trying to juggle everything and do everything alone. You're actually realising you need help. 2 years. And dropping some of those burdens you've given yourself. You may have everything you need, but lacking financially and emotionally. Feeling lonely in a room full of people, the bird in the gilded cage, for at least 5 years. And mother's energy, again, Venus, lack of abundance. So this is about finances. We're going to have to cut away what's not necessary because we can't afford to keep going the way we are. Something has to go, something has to give. But it's making us bad-tempered, at the very least, impatient, because some of us can't live without these luxuries. So we're seduced by the material things. Some of you may be on a sex ban because they can't get what they want. So, power struggles, arguments with women, mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children, terminations of contracts. So needing to terminate contracts on some things that you just can't afford, and it's not going to make you popular. 3 and 30. Or if you've been subsidising someone else, you're going to have to say to them, look, I can't afford to do this anymore. Or your mother may be saying that to you. It is what it is, but it's not a nice situation. The military, obviously, May the 31st, November the 11th, but the most important card here is the 3 and the 30, the mother energy, the divine feminine, Mother Earth. However, maybe the purchase of a new vehicle, maybe this is what it's about. Somebody wants a new car and there's just no funds there for it. This poor bloke, whether it be a bloke or a female, whichever you are, but this poor bloke cannot afford to keep up with this demanding individual. But they probably will go ahead and buy that car anyway. It's about being in tandem, no power struggles, trying to keep the balance, and being on the right path. Somebody staying in the comfort zone because they don't want things to change. And it is all about the reproductive organs, so hormonal women, or impotent men who can't, don't feel like they're in control of their own lives, or, like I said, a sex ban. You can't stay there forever in the comfort zone because it's not very comfortable, is it? Does it look comfortable? So you have to make the right choice, and it's not going to be an easy one. Adam, Eve and Lily mentioned there. It's choosing what you're bound to, really. It's also, it could be children, school days, the colour yellow, communications, Gemini, which we've got there. So communication coming in. Maybe somebody telling you, you find out that this car's being bought without any discussion with you. That's fine and dandy if they can pay for it themselves. But if you're paying a child's insurance or something like that, then you're going to have to do something about it. So 6 and 24, positive energy. 13 is negative. So Gemini is positive, Scorpio is negative. There's no transformations here, nothing's changing. Maybe you give them the benefit of the doubt and you've been juggling for the last 2 years and they still don't get it. They just don't get it. So there's going to be a lot of travelling. Like I say, I am travelling next couple of days. So, yeah, somebody needs to take action. Aries energy, Aries cusper. Early Aries is Pisces, late Aries is Taurus. But action needs to be taken. This is the Ron Seal man. He does what he says he's going to do. Does what it says on the tin. And things will become clear. The new moon on the 16th or the full moon on the 31st could be important, but the number 18, massively important positive energy. You're no longer in turmoil. You're going to decide because you can see things clearly now. You see all the obstacles in the path, but you know which direction you're going in, which is good. Something new needs to be born. It was born in the year of the dog or Capricorn, maybe in this. Now we have today's card, so we've got all the cards that we need. You have to be strong, you have to be courageous, you have to make sure that your health is good, especially the heart and back. You have to overcome this issue and make the right decision for you. Scorpio energy again, love yourself first. So the 8 or the 26 is now mentioned and it's positive. Scorpio energy is filling your own cup, getting the reproductive organs and shared resources on path. Listening to spirit, acknowledging what is. But there's a couple here definitely where the feminine is quite happy with her little self, but the masculine is just lost. He just can't keep up with her, it seems. So if it's fine and dandy if you're paying for yourself, but try thinking about if they need a bit of help, because he's depressed, he's down, he's probably drinking. You might not feel like you want to help him because he's drinking, but he's drinking because he can't keep up. Cancer energy. Early Cancer is Gemini again. Late Cancer is Leo again. So the nightmare will be over. 9 weeks. But you have to take action and find your passion again. This impotence needs to end. So if you're feeling like you can't do something, you need to find the fire in your belly to move and do something about it. Because there's enemies here. And the enemy may well be yourself because you're letting this happen. They're holding you to ransom, possibly because of the kids. And you're seeing friends as enemies and enemies as friends. They've got you totally blindsided mentally. Gemini energy again, communication swift and harsh. So it's news you don't want to hear, but it's honest and truthful. So yeah. Let's see where that leads us, shall we? So it's very much about finances. Yeah, it's about how you look and appear to other people. Success, being successful, being dapper Dan. But with that comes responsibility. Don't let your ego get out of whack. And Mars, it needs to give you the passion and the impetus to do something about this. Take action. 38, 55. Sagittarius energy, unfinished business. Somebody's learning some very hard lessons here, and it may not be their fault. University study, you may be paying university bills, stuff like that when you can ill afford to. It's all right, the kids wanting to do something like that, but they're going to have to work their way through college or university like other people do. It's a reality check about how far the finances can go. It's also addictions. So if somebody's addicted to buying new cars or buying online or alcohol, drugs, the old way of life that you can't keep up with, the outcome of a situation, you've got to nip it in the bud, because it's all about greed and abundance and how much you've got. That's not a good thing. 49. There will be abundance again, but right now you've got to cut your cloth accordingly. So now we've got 49 and 46. Yep, mischief, Loki, the monkey, those born in the year of the monkey. It's mischievous and vindictive energy. Venus again, it's all about, she's not just about love, she's about abundance, she's about finances, needing to find some happiness in this situation. But you won't find it unless you face the chaos head on. And there'll be hope, healing and freedom. Aquarius energy, and number 17. And the dragon always sits on a pot of gold. So you dragon should be fine. But and Capricorn energy. But don't step on the dragon's tail. So number 1, number 42, and Capricorn energy, massively important. We've got a lot of Chinese signs. The rat is in the positive. So intelligent, charming, imaginative, placid, opportunistic, passionate, elegant, sentimental, affectionate, constructive criticism, alert, honest, practical, materialistic though, and quickly learns from experience. So the materialistic bit is the worry. You've got to be honest, and you've got to be compassionate, and that don't always come hand in hand. Then we've got the boar, or the pig, the year of the pig, in the positive. Eager, optimistic, fortunate, tolerant, careful, sensual, courteous, uncomplaining, determined, generous, peaceful, honest, diligent and cheerful. And even though it's in the positive, for someone who's manipulating another person, if you're like that, they've got an easy ride. They're going to find it very easy to walk all over you. So be warned. And the monkey, like I said, opportunistic, restless, manipulative, scheming, unpredictable, secretive, deceitful, mischievous, vain, fickle, dishonest, selfish, cunning, opinionated and devious. They're riding roughshod over somebody. And it's not good, is it? And then we've got the dragon in the positive. A visionary, dynamic, idealistic, perfectionist, scrupulous, lucky, successful, enthusiastic, sentimental, healthy, voluble, irresistible, exciting and intelligent. So that's some of the energy that we need. And there it is again, Capricorn. You can't get away from it. Capricorn in there, Capricorn there. It is about somebody being used intentionally or unintentionally, and someone who uses everything at their advantage to succeed without really realising, I don't think, because they're living in a bubble, how much pressure it's putting on other people. So be careful that you're not the taker without realising it. 22. And 15, toxic relationship. You need to break contracts, sever ties with things that need to be cut away, because you can't keep juggling the finances like this. So time will correct your errors. So in time things will be sorted. Number 4 is important. The child and Harry. This is a time of diligence and hard work. There is a gain of status and reputation. Whatever you've toiled over, especially sacrificed for, you are ready for splendid results to be revealed. Keep in mind, this gain will be slow and systematic though. It's not going to happen overnight. And you're heading to something solid and lasting. You're about to meet all the right people who will back you in your goals. And some might be greater in status than you, but don't try keeping up with them, because you won't be able to. By all means, do not lose these people. They're not going to judge you. Capricorn is a sign of drive and ambition. Therefore, you may feel more driven than usual. In essence, this card is saying put childish things away and take responsibility for your own life. So you can't be that entitled wife, daughter, child, whatever it is, or for that matter, house husband, who doesn't see the value or how to make the value. Like the child that's going to university that doesn't work to get themselves through it. It's not a good thing. Go for what you want in a systematic way. Beware of looking back and staying in the shadows. It's time to unleash your talents on the world. Do not let up. Go out on a limb. If the question is to do with a romance or relationship, this may take on a more serious turn. Matters will grow deeper and more committed, or you will outgrow a situation. It could be that one partner is older, higher in social rank, or will be a guide or a teacher to the other. It may also mean that one is more serious than the other. That could be serious in attitude or serious about the relationship. Since Capricorn is a methodical earth sign, your outcome may progress gradually, unfolding at its own pace. You won't be able to rush matters, and everything must happen in its own time and not yours. So stamping your feet is getting you nowhere. Career and your profession are also important, and you can expect to see changes there too. This card indicates skeletal problems, broken or porous bones, spinal issues, strains, or even dental issues. Make sure you are getting enough calcium and vitamin D, and the spinal issues especially because of the Leo card. It's a sign of the times, maturity. So if you develop an illness, it'll be one that's been coming for a very long time. You could be awaiting the outcome of a judgment. I don't see that. So look to the surrounding cards because I think they've already come off the fence, whatever that is. You may be waiting for an answer or resolution to something long overdue. With Capricorn card, you can ensure the answer will be just and fair, especially if you've worked hard and kept your nose to the grindstone. With this card in the spread, you won't be defeated, but you have to break those shackles. Celeste the 17, there it is again. Face the chaos head on, and then there will be hope, healing and freedom. You cannot avoid this chaos. Crowds, fame, group activities, ankles and legs. So, a spiral was an important symbol for the Celts. It symbolised many things, but mostly it represented movement and constant spinning of cycles and the stars in the night sky. So your DNA, etc. The North Star was believed to be the location of what they termed as heaven. The stars spiraled to the sky, which became the pathway on how souls ascended to heaven. A spiral has no beginning or ending, it just is. When we think of creation, we think therefore of being a beginning. A beginning usually needs a force to create it. There's the impetus that you need to create this new beginning, the action. So where is this force going to come from? It needs movement, it needs motivation, and an energy force behind it to make it start. So what are you about to create? What do you need in order to make it happen? And how will you continue to keep moving? To keep something moving, it needs a constant flow of energy. That includes relationships. You have to constantly work at it, constantly be attentive. A sustainable force. In drawing this card, you may be asked to look at what drives your momentum. Is it sustainable? Can you keep it up? Will it be enough to keep everything moving, or are you driving things too fast? Nothing is enough as far as this guy's really worried. There's not enough. Just as we draw energy from the earth, driving too fast, so go careful when you're driving. You'll end up in burnout. Just as we draw energy from the earth, so too can we draw energies from above. Other realms, the moon, the stars, the sun, all are energies that we can work with. Keeping in mind that we are made from stardust, meditating or journeying can help us connect with these energies. So it may be a time to explore new options for keeping your cup full. Sustainability is the key. The spiral is forever in motion. So, fingers crossed is the rune North is. There it is. It's the letter N. Its name means need. So what do you need? Not what do you want, it's what do you need. It's oppressive to the heart, so someone is breaking your heart. Teachers, the reality of the world, our place in it. Managing life often relies upon little good luck, and it is possible that the custom of crossing one's fingers harkens back to the shape of the rune Northeast. This rune also has associations with need, fire. Yes, we need the impetus to make things happen. I didn't find out what the beech tree was. It was in Leo's read as well. But the rowan and the beech with the oak. So Taurus and Aquarius, there you go, fits. But the beech tree is yet to be found. So Goddess of Fate, which is the card of today. Hidden futures, unknown. The gnaw from beneath something, possibly the rats, the mice, are gnawing at the roots of your tree, your foundations, possibly the family tree. It's fear, insecurity, and undermining personal self-confidence. Somebody is undermining you. It's the constantly attempt to subvert the order of the universe to fit their rules. Hagalaz is connected to one of the 9 wells, Norse astrology. Why is that talking about Hagalaz? Just as the previous rune Hagalaz, Northeast governs the plane of existence. It said that the serpent, so watch out for the snakes in the grass, and those born in the year of the snake. It is little wonder that in such a state of little of the luck of Northeast is welcome gift. So it's a welcome gift come in. When you are assailed by doubt and insecurity, which he is, it indicates that you should think very carefully before acting. A realistic attitude is vital, but it's important to remember that realism is not pessimism. It's necessity. Action is required from you. No matter how anxious or lack of confidence, you are hampering yourself. Strength of character and determination, which is what today's card is about. Other aspects of the rune recognise limitations and acting accordingly. So know what you can do and what you can't. Pushing yourself too hard will solve very little. Irritation with your limitations will make you intolerant of failings of others. So that's probably what's going to cause the argument. Good will come out of it though. Luck is waiting around the corner. Good fortune will likely come from older relatives, true friends who will stick by you through thick and thin. The frustrations and stress of this rune, the future seems more heavily veiled than usual. You can't see the wood for the trees, and you're anticipating forthcoming events. If you're living in the future, you're anxious. Don't take unwise actions. Beware of get-rich-quick schemes and false friends. The answer to your question is at present unknown. So nobody knows what's going to happen. So you're just going to have to see where it leads you. But the answer there is yes. And I love this card because there is no question in it. Yes. The answer to your question is yes. Whatever that thought provoked from this read, the answer is yes. Number 28. So yes, whatever you think it's about, it's about. Yes, 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 yes. Don't overthink it. Just say yes. Which is what I did while I'm travelling. So, we've got 12th house we know of prisoners, putting your boundaries in place, releasing yourself from that prison, issues of the feet and toes, institutions, the return of karma. Yes, family secrets, hidden enemies, what did I say? reconnections, confinement, reparation for past deeds, sacrifice, surrender, institutions, and the collective unconsciousness, things that are unknown. The Sun in Gemini says communicative self-expression, restlessness, sociable, mind-orientated, versatile, highly strung. The Sun in Gemini bounces back from setbacks and multitasks, and that's what you have to do. And finally, we've got time. Yes, we have. Introspection. Go within. Your angel guidance is to find a quiet space for contemplation, which I intend to do, and look within. It's time to withdraw and review your life. Taking time and space for yourself gives you an opportunity to recuperate from life's challenges, to reflect on the way ahead, strengthen yourself, and prepare for the next phase of your life. During times of introspection, you can become aware of your gifts, your inner reserves, and your wisdom. It's time for healing. Still your mind, quiet your emotions, and ask for the angel wings to enfold you and provide you with a safe haven in which to relax. And you can listen to the promptings of your angels, inspiring and guiding you. I claim time and space for myself. So I'm doing it, you lot should. Thanks for listening. Beautiful read. Well done, Spirit.